Hi everyone and all you maniacs out there, and welcome back to match 27 of this 4th season of En-Mao Plays FIFA 15. Today it's the FA Cup replay back at the Town Park. It's Hartlepool versus West Bromwich Albion. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up the win today here on home soil. It's well needed, to be honest with you. We are not doing so good at the moment. We're picking up draws left, right and centre. A draw here would not be good enough. We really do want to get through now this FA Cup to see if we can get into the next round. It would give a bit of a morale boost to the players who are currently struggling with the way that they're playing at the moment. We've currently lost Lee now. He is definitely now gone to Bolton. He will not be coming back on for us at all. Hartlepool playing in the blue and white, and also West Brom playing in the dark blue and white. We're playing on professional, 4 minutes a half. As I was saying, Lee has also gone. We have currently got injury problems as well with our strikers. We've lost Shara Healy with an injury to his ankle. We have lost Alessandra with an injury to his shoulder. We also nearly lost Ross the other day to a tackle that could have injured him for a long time and put him out for a while. As you can see, all of the fans so tense today. They know what this means today. They really do need to pick up a win. They're not really happy with the way that our team has been playing of late. A lot of draws, a lot of losses. We need to really pick it up. They want to see goals. We've just got nobody to put the ball in the net. As you can see today, we've got Barber in goal again with Kimchi Wu at the back with Bates, Robotham and Richards, En-Mao, Walker, Hawkins and Compton in the middle. And up front, Jonathan Franks makes his starting 11 alongside Ross, I think it was. There's the West Brom starting 11 for today. A very good side, to be honest with you, by the looks of it. Very defensive though. Julian Lescott though making his start on the bench.
Came in very shortly. He's a substitute.
From what I hear, he's been thinking about it for a few months now, and it seems like he's come to his decision.
So let's see what happens in this game. The last game that we had against West Bromwich Albion in the FA Cup ended up as a 1-1 draw, with Anchby scoring a brilliant goal in the first half where he slotted it through the legs of Barber, and then in the second half Ross with a fantastic goal pulling back the equaliser to force the replay here at the Town Park. Hopefully, being on home soil, we've got the advantage. The referee's ready, the players are ready, away we go. We're going from left to right on this first half. Bit of a tackle there by Franks, getting clattering straight in, taking the ball off the West Brom player Malubu and stopping him from going anywhere. Absolute madness at the start there by Franks. Luckily enough, didn't pick up a card. This is Jonathan Franks' chance to shine up front and see if he can get into the first team on a regular basis. Maybe as a striker, considering we've lost all of our strikers at the minute due to injury or transfers. Anyway, that was a lovely crossover by Jonathan Franks there. Probably the best cross that I've seen him do so far. Kimchi Wu with another one back into the penalty area. Only cleared as far away as Robotham. Robotham knocks it to En-Mao. En-Mao turns it to Franks. Franks with a shot at goal, and it's just gone wide. That's the best strike I've ever seen Franks do. What is going on? This guy doesn't need to be playing as a winger for En-Mao. This guy needs to be up front if he's going to be shooting like that. With shooting boots like that, wow, that's probably the best I've seen him do so far, and he's only been playing for 7 minutes in his cup tie. Anyway, the ball played long by the West Bromwich Albion keeper, straight up to the midfield of West Brom, tries to knock it out wide. Kim Chi goes and gets the ball, sliding tackle, takes it off him, but it's given away as a foul. Compton also coming back and also getting a warning for doing what he did there and that tackle. West Brom now with the ball. They've got movement going into the box. It's a long ball into the edge of the penalty area. Tries to clear it, doesn't manage to do so. Referee blows up for a free kick though for Hartlepool. He didn't like the look of what happened there when West Brom went in for that tackle. Barber now to kick the ball back into play. He's telling the players to get up the pitch. He plays it just short though because they take no notice of him. Richards passes it forwards to Walker. Walker tries to go out wide, does so, cuts into Franks. Franks with a lovely ball over the top towards Hawkins. Hawkins unable to get on the end of it, and it's come out and collected by the West Bromwich Albion keeper. He kicks it long up the field. He's headed on by the midfielder. He comes back and collects it, and now he's holding up play in that midfield. Lovely tackle by Walker, knocks the ball towards Hawkins. Hawkins looks forward for Franks. Franks trying to close down that ball, unable to do so. It's cleared away by the defender right into row Z of the stands. En-Mao comes and gets the ball to throw it in. Throws it into Richards. Richards back healer to Franks. Franks knocks it over the top and in towards... I can't see who that was. Was it Walker, I think, who was running... Sorry, Ross, who was running in, trying to get the ball. Unable to get it, though, and wasn't able to get on the end of it to put it past the keeper. But it was a lovely, well-thought-out move by Jonathan Franks. This is the best that I have seen this guy play since I've seen him play for Hartlepool in the whole 4 seasons that we've done. Kim-Chi-Woo there, injuring the West Bromwich Albion player there. They've had to force a substitution there because he's had to go off injured. Sezignon coming on for Bertologo, who's going off. I don't know if I've pronounced them correctly. If I haven't, I apologise. Anyway, the ball played forward, played out wide to the West Brom player, and it's a lovely 1-2 there, and now they're charging it down. Will they be able to do anything with this ball? Kim-Chi-Woo collects a ball, knocks it forwards. Hawkins collects it, tries to pass it forwards to Walker to allow him to go on the run. Doesn't manage to do so, and that's a great shot at the target from West Brom. It's their first shot so far, and as you can see, their next game for Hartlepool will be against Manchester United, and we're going to Old Trafford. The first time Hartlepool have played at Old Trafford. Both times we've played Manchester United. So far, we've beat them at home. Can we go to Old Trafford and pick up some away 3 points? That would be absolutely quality if we could. God knows if we can. I know that we'll probably get a load of abuse in the YouTube comments from the Manchester United fans if we do manage to pick up another win there. We got some abuse the last time from the Manchester United. Well, I don't know if he was a Manchester United fan, but it's just one of them. It's only a game of football, and this is only a video game of football. Anyway, the ball played forward by Richards, knocks it forward up towards En-Mao. En-Mao tries to get the ball, unable to do so, and it's gone back to the West Bromwich Albion players. They're in control of the ball. En-Mao comes in now and clatters the player from the side and says, I'm having that football, takes it out and gives it across the pitch to Ross. Ross knocks it all the way back, and now Bates gives it up to Walker. Walker plays the ball forward for Franks, but surely he's offside. The referee blows and the linesman's waving his flag. He mistimed his run there. That could have been a sweet goal if he'd have managed to get that run perfectly timed. West Brom with the free kick. 38 minutes played. Long ball played forward, headed down. Now it goes down to Franks again. Franks cuts inside, gives the ball to Ross. Ross goes down. Is that a penalty? It looks like it's on the edge of the area. I think he's got a yellow card yet. It's definitely a free kick. It's Christian Gamboa who brought down Ross, and it looks like he's brought him down just on the edge of the penalty area. Ross going down, he was stumbling, lands on his face. That's such a fucking face plant and a half. And yeah, it's a free kick on the edge of the area then. En-Mao picking up the ball. He wants to have a go at this free kick. He hasn't had many goes at the free kicks as of late. It's been mainly Alessandra who's taken over the free kick in duty. Now, due to the fact that he is injured, En-Mao steps up to take it. Will he have been able to learn anything while he hasn't been taking them? He's 23 yards out. He's targeting up. He goes, and it's Walker has a shot at it instead, and it comes off the crossbar. God, that crossbar's still rattling. Absolute brilliant strike there. We all thought En-Mao was going to have a go. Walker runs up though and smashes it, nearly breaks a crossbar in half. It bounced down, but it just stayed out. The goal line technology not needed there, and unfortunately it is still 0-0. What a brilliant strike on the cusp of half time, and there's another great shot at goal. The goalkeeper saving it, or the Hartlepool team really putting pressure onto the West Bromwich Albion defence at the moment. They know they're hungry for this cup today. It's 5 minutes of extra time that's been played, and that's already gone. What a finish to this first half of this FA Cup tie, and what a great start by Hartlepool. Will they be able to maintain this in the second half? Some brilliant saves there by the West Bromwich Albion keeper right at the end of that half. He's really earned his money in that last 5 or 6 minutes of that first half. What a great way to start this game.
Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
We're not going to be showing highlights now. We always show the highlights at the end of the game. As you can see, there's more FA Cup games going on. You'll be able to see the scores for them at the end as well. Here we go. Hearn coming on now for this second half, and Jonathan Frank's going off after playing an absolute stormer of a first half. He got a round of applause, a big round of applause as he left the pitch at half time. Really, really well played by Jonathan Franks there today. Really earned his money. That's probably the best I've seen the guy play since we've taken over as the players for Hartlepool. Anyway, West Bromwich Albion now coming on the attack, starting off this second half very fast, trying to get forward into the penalty area of Hartlepool. It's cleared away though by Walker. Walker now gets it all the way up to En-Mao. En-Mao turns, tries to go round the midfielder, unable to do so. Played long though by the West Brom player, and that's a beautiful ball down into the far corner. Will he be able to do anything with it from here? He brings it back, tries to get the crossover. En-Mao pressurising him all of the time. They're playing it across the front of the penalty area, and a great strike at goal. Lovely save by Barber there. And Robotham clears the ball and clears any danger away. Only as far as Hearn, who loses a ball, and now West Brom have got control of the ball again. He goes down in the penalty area. West Brom appeal for a penalty. The referee waves play on and says get up. And now they're going on the attack back the opposite way. It's Compton running with the ball. He's cut inside 3 players so far. He loses out to the 4th, and unfortunately he's unable to score that vital goal to separate the deadlock here at the Town Park. Anyway, here we go. It's West Brom going on the attack again. Lovely tackle there by the Hartlepool player, and now En-Mao knocks the ball back forward towards Hearn. Hearn tries to turn and get past the midfielder, doesn't manage to do so. West Brom really, really pressing forward now. All of them trying to get forward to score a goal. Even the centre-backs are coming up. That could be very dodgy. Pass back towards the keeper. Ross there running down to try and close it down in case the keeper made a mistake, which he didn't do. And now the ball's cleared out by the goalkeeper. West Brom going on the attack once more. Lovely tackle there by Kim Chi-woo. Doesn't manage to get it to anybody though. And now the ball running back down with the West Brom players. He's going down that far wing. That's a nice ball down into the far corner. Can he get the crossover? He does. Headed away there by Hawkins. And it's played forward up towards Ross. And now they're trying to clear the lines once more. West Bromwich Albion, whatever was said in that dressing room at half time, it seems to be working, because they are putting some immense pressure onto Hartlepool in this second half. They've already had a shout for a penalty, which it could have been. We'll probably see that when we see the highlights at the end of the game, but as of at the moment it's still 0-0, and both teams, well, Hartlepool defending for their life. West Brom really pressing forwards and doing all that they can to try and put the ball into the net. And here we go, here's a couple of substitutions to get rid of them tired legs for this FA Cup tie. Woods coming on here. I didn't see who was going off. I think it may have been Hawkins. Ida coming on for Brown ID. If I've pronounced that wrong, I apologise. Eddie? And there were several substitutions. There we go. So it was Woods who come on for Hawkins for this second half for Hartlepool. Jakob goes on for Morrison for West Bromwich Albion. And then there was the Ida for Eddie.
The game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team.
Right. Anyway, Hartlepool now going on the attack. That's got to be offside. The referee blows up the linesman, flagging like mad for Hearn, who mistimed his run there. If only he'd stayed back on side, he could have been away and through on goal.
Well, they're going for the win, aren't they?
Substitution here now. It's Walker going off. Connor Smith coming on. Will he be able to make the difference to this team today? Sometimes his long balls into the box cause the other team's problems. Will he be able to do that today and cause West Bromwich Albion a massive headache? Will there be a winner at the end of this game? As you know, this is the replay. So at the end of this game, if the score is still 0-0, we will go into extra time.
Strong challenge.
And then, if there isn't a winner at the end of extra time, you know what that means. It's the dreaded penalty shootout. Both teams don't want it to go that far. I know that Hartlepool definitely don't want it to go that far, considering the games that they've got coming up. The next few games are going to be vital in this season for them. The next game, as you all know, is against Manchester United. The game after that is against Chelsea, and then they also have Aston Villa. The game after that. Now that is a real big setup of games over the next couple of matches. I hope that you'll come back and join us for all of them, because there should be some good games out of them few. But anyway, back to this one. We're still going at the moment. West Brom get the ball. Unlucky, he's offside. That was so close for Brunt. The manager going mad. He doesn't believe that he was offside there. Let's have another look at that. He looks like he's level. The manager could have been right. It looks like his body was still onside. That's very, very dodgy call. Very dodgy call by the linesman. But he's given it, and the referee's given it as offside. And now the last minute Hearn through on goal. And that linesman's given it as offside. It's tit for tat here. It looks like he's level with the player further down the pitch. We can't really see it from that angle. They seem to always give a dodgy angle when it shows a free kick, when it shows a offside. Anyway, 90 minutes has been played. We've been to extra time, injury time here. We will be probably going into extra time here. Let's hope that one team will be able to get a winner before the end of the extra time and before it goes to penalties, because no one likes going home on penalties. Long ball out by the defender, and there we go. The referee blows the whistle for the end of the match. Everybody knows what this means. It's another half an hour of extra time. Will this be decided in the extra time part, or will it go to penalties? Let's have another look at the highlights as the game's progressed so far, though. Been quite a few chances at goal. Look, there was one of the shots at goal. Brilliant save by the keeper. That was Jonathan Franks within the first couple of minutes, having a good few shots at goal. You've got Ross there, frustrated that he didn't get a go on goal. You've also got Walker going down, not very happy with the tackle there. Ross being pulled down. That was where he was on the edge of the penalty area. That looked like it was a penalty, to be honest with you. But he got a yellow card and a free kick, and the free kick from that rattled the crossbar. As you can see, Walker with some ferocity hits the underside of the bar, comes back down, and then a few seconds later, this brilliant save by Barber, keeping Hartlepool at a 0-0 scoreline. So we are going back onto the pitch here at Hartlepool. We're going to see if we can get a game to finish here and see if there will be a winner in this next half an hour. Let's resume the match. West Brom to kick off. They've won a toss. They're going from right to left. Hartlepool closing down, trying to get the ball straight away. They really know what this means to them. They've all got tired legs now. The amount of games that they've been playing since joining this Premiership is so tiring for them now. They're not used to the amount of games that they're having to play at the moment in a week. And it'll be even worse if it gets to the point where they go into the European Cups. Anyway, that was a lovely bit of skill there by the West Brom player, and he just tried to dink it over the keeper. Just that little bit too hard though. Goes over the top of the crossbar, and it's out for a goal kick. Barber kicks a ball long up the field, headed down by Rowbotham, passes it towards En-Mao. En-Mao loses the ball, and now he's trying to get back to get the ball back off the midfielder. Lovely turn by that midfielder. I can't see who it was from here, but that was beautiful. He took out two of the Hartlepool players and made them look absolutely stupid. Now Kim Chi-woo with the ball. The ball rolled out so that they could do an attack from the back. That's a dodgy tackle by West Brom, but it's still going forward. The ball played forward. Unluckily, he wasn't able to release the player to go for the shot on goal. But it's Ross here with the ball. He tries to put it across in front of En-Mao. It's just too far for him to stretch to, and wasn't able to put the ball in the net. That was probably the closest that they've come to having a goal this game, other than the strike on the crossbar, and En-Mao should have really buried that to put them in 1-0 into the lead of this FA Cup replay here at the Town Park. Anyway, the ball played long up the pitch. It's gone to the West Brom player. He's trying to hold up the ball, tries to knock it out wide. It's the end of this first half. There's 1 minute of extra time to be played on the end of this first half. Will anybody be able to score a goal before the end of this first half? Because if they do, that could probably settle this game.
Oh, what a contest.
Referee blows up for the end of this first half, and what a contest so far. Still 0-0. It looks like it's going to penalties. Then again, I might have spoken too soon. Either team could score a goal in this final half of the game. Here we go. It's starting again. It's Hartlepool to kick off. They're going from right to left this time, and it's Woods with the ball going on a run, charging down the pitch, cuts inside, knocks it towards Smith. Smith loses the ball, and now West Brom are on the break. They've got several players at the back to beat, and the referee's given an offside decision there against the West Bromwich Albion player. It didn't look that much. It's very, very close. Definitely offside, but it's very, very close. That's the sort of angle that we need to see them decisions from, to be honest with you. That's what EA need to be doing, rather than showing us some dodgy camera angle from like the other end of the pitch to show us that it's offside the other end. Anyway, long ball over the top, and it's fallen straight to the West Brom player. What a goal! It fell down. Absolute beautiful, lovely goal by Ida. The long ball comes over the top. He's in the right place at the right time. He just sidesteps it round the keeper and just smashes it home straight in the centre of the goal. What an absolute beauty of a goal, and surely that means that West Brom will go marching on in this FA Cup. That's his first goal in the FA Cup, and it was scored in the 113th minute of this game. West Brom really now have to defend. Hartlepool have to go all-out attack. Will they be able to pull back this deficit and take the game to penalties, or will they be able to score two in this last couple of minutes? The time's ticking down. They're going on the attack. It's Hearn with the ball. He's in the penalty area. He cuts it back, and a great strike there by Ross, but the keeper comes and collects it. No trouble for him. He kicks it long up the field. Pushed out the way by the West Brom player. Was the Hartlepool player there. It wasn't a very good tackle at all. The referee had to look at it twice. He allowed play to carry on though, and now it's Bates with the ball, knocks it forward towards Smith. Smith looks up. We're into 1 minute of added time. Will they be able to get the equaliser here? Robotham cuts it in towards Hearn. Hearn to give it to En-Mao. Oh, he just gets it by the keeper, and he comes out and collects it. The keeper holds on to the ball. He kicks it long up the field, and there's a final whistle. West Bromwich Albion go marching on in this FA Cup round. The last game for Hartlepool in this FA Cup, and unfortunately it was the first game as well. It wasn't the first game, it was the first round of the FA Cup. Unfortunately, once again, we are not going to get that silverware in our trophy cabinet. But what a game that was. Absolutely brilliant end to the first half. Second half wasn't too bad. Still had several shots and several attempts at goal. The extra time, though, was where it was at, really. There was some beautiful strikes on goal in the extra time and some lovely saves. And the actual goal that finished off the cup tie was an almighty beauty from Ida. What he did when he got the ball, a long ball over the top, it completely baffled every single one of the Hartlepool defenders. They were all going down into that corner. They misjudged it. They thought that it was all going down on that corner so that he could get the cross over. But instead of taking it down, he crossed it early and it come down, landed straight in front of him, and he just takes it round the keeper and strikes it home. These are the highlights from earlier on in the game that we've already seen, and there was one where he tried to dink the keeper. You could see that he was there and he was already on target with some of his strikes already, but then when it happened, it just comes over the top like this. Absolute perfection. Takes it round and the keeper smashes it home and seals a next round place for West Brom in the FA Cup. Hartlepool 0, West Brom 1. En-Mao scores a 5.9 on his rating. Not the best of ratings, to be honest with you, but at least he played the full match. Matthew Bates gets the 6.7 man of the match. And here's the scores from around the grounds. As you can see, there's several other teams going through. Chelsea going through. Arsenal drawing with Stoke City. I don't know if that was a replay. Southampton beating Derby County. Norwich City also going out to Crystal Palace. Notts County go marching on. So many teams going through. Unfortunately, Hartlepool won't be one of them. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you on the next game against Manchester United. You know where we'll be. Anyway, till then, take care. Bye for now.
Bristol City 0. Queen's Park Rangers 2. Brentford 0. Rotherham United 1. Morecambe 0. Southampton 2. Derby County 1.
Anyway, a big thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of FIFA 15. Leave a like if you can and comment if you want to. And please click the big subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Add me on all the social media sites, the links are in the descriptions, as is the information if you ever want to play a game with me. Also, come and join in the fun at the live streams that I do. Links are on the screen right now. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video. Once again, thanks for watching, and until then, bye for now.